Hi friends, we've got this cool magical lighting streaming down today to help us. We are starting problem string 6. Please make sure you have something to write with, not a marker. Pencil would be best, pen is the next right thing, and a paper. All right, we're going to start with an easy one today. I'm wondering if you could help me determine 660 divided by 10. Go ahead and solve it. Remember, at any time in the problem string, just pause and then come back. Okay, so what some kids would do, and tell me if you did this, just nod your head, is think about a ratio table. We've been ratio tabling it up in math. And what they would do is say 66 and 1. If we multiply, work backwards by multiplication, we get 10. And 66 times 10 is 660. So we know 660 divided by 10 is the same thing as 66, or 66 over 1. Okay, easy peasy you might say. Great, we're going to try another one, this time in blue. I would like you to solve 594 divided by 66. Whatever strategy you've got, give it a try. And remember, we're actually working with the over-under strategy. Pause here, grab your math notebook if you have it handy. Friends, we've used the over-under strat before in other applications. So that might give you a clue. Were you somebody who determined that 594 is actually just 66 less than 600 and what? If I add 66 to 594, oh, I get 660. So how could we solve that? Well, let's try the same ratio table. 66, 1 times 10 times 10. We know it's 660 over 10. Now let's subtract one group. Let's subtract one group because we know 660 minus 66, I'm going to write this really small, gives us what we're looking for, 594. So we'll do the same thing on the bottom. We'll subtract 1, not 66, right? Because on the bottom we're just dealing with ones. We'll do 10 minus 1 equals 9. So 594 divided by 66 equals, beautiful, 9. Friends, I know this magical lighting is quite awesome as the sunny day comes through. Whoa! Let's see if that helps us a little bit. Maybe not. That's wild. It just means that our math is magic today. Okay, I hope you can see. All right, my friends. So what's coming up next here is that we're going to keep the same ratio table up, and I want you to solve 626 divided by 66. Oh, Olivia, I'm so happy you have your notebook out. Thank you, Drake. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Taryn. What can we do here with this one? I see you, Landon. I see you, Haley. What can we do with this one? One thing I'm thinking is, what if we skipped this part of the ratio table, kept it up, but instead when we went to 10, we did 10 plus 1. And from 66, we'll just skip over this part and do 660 plus 66. What does that look like, friends? 11 and, woo, 726. So the over-under strategy is a great way to find a friendly number and then see if we can just add one group or take away one group. 726 divided by 66, you got it, air 5, is 11. All right, moving on. We're going to try another one. Let's try 132 divided by 66. 132 divided by 66. All right. Anyone have any strategies right off the top? Anyone? Anyone? Okay. One idea that we know is that 132 is 66 times 2, right? Going back to our standard algorithm, 2 times 6 is 12. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. Exactly. So, 132 divided by 66, 2. Easy peasy. All right, friends, we're going to take what we learned in the last one, right down here, and go big. It's like in sports, go big or go home. Right, Landon? I don't know if that is what they say. But let's change it to 1,320 divided by 66. First off, what pattern do we notice? Okay. So friends, I want you to pay attention. This is really important. When we know 132 divided by 66 is 2, and we know that 1,320 is 10 times the amount of 132, we can also infer that the answer will be, you got it, 10 times the amount, right? And so, if we want to double check our thinking on that, let's use a ratio table. 66 and 1, 660 and 10, right? Because we do times 10, what you do to the bottom, you do to the top, and vice versa, right? And if you want to go 132 times 2, I'm kind of going up and then down, because we can do that with ratio tables. It's okay to go bigger and then go smaller, right? 1 times 2 is 2, and then 2 times 10 is 20. 132 times 10 is 1,320. So once again, we verify, we get our answer. All right, friends, let's keep going. Let's switch it up, and I'm going to see if there's room in the middle. It looks like there just might be with a new color. Whoosh, I love having these markers, make me happy. Let's do 1,386 divided by 66. All right. Now, I realize the orange might be a little hard to see. I'm going to go over that in black. What pattern do we notice about 1,386 that's connected to the one we just did? Ah, I see some people having lightning bulb moments. That's right. This is just 66 more than up here. That's important information. So if we were to go back up to our ratio table, right, one thing we could do is when we're here, we simply add, like we practiced before, plus 66, right? We're just adding one more. So down here we'd add plus 1. 1,320 plus 66 equals, Taryn, 1,386. And then 20 plus 1 more equals 21. So that means we know the answer is 21. Boom. Is there another way to solve this? I'm sure someone has a different strategy out there. That's valuable. One thing that some kids would do is just make sure to double check their thinking by using this equation and saying, since 1,320 divided by 66 equals 20, right? We know that. And 66 divided by 66 equals 1. Since this is the sum of 1,320 plus 66 more, what some kids would do is just say, yes, I can add those. 20 plus 1, 21. Same answer that we got there. Give yourself a pat on the back if you got it right and you're feeling excited about your learning. We just have a couple more, my friends, and I'm going to try to reuse paper because I'm getting down to the wire. Just a few pieces left at home. All right. Thanks for being flexible with me while I, maybe this isn't going to work. Try to reuse it. Next one, I'm going to just say it out loud and see if you can get it. 1,254, one more, 1,254 divided by 66. 1,254 divided by 66. I'm going to hold this up. Thanks for being flexible with me. What do we notice? This is directly connected to that last one, guys. If we were to take the ratio table that we made, and we're going to actually bounce back to it, we were to take this step, and instead of adding 66, let's go here, because the number we're looking at is 1,204. What do you notice between 1,320 and 1,254? I see wheels working. Pause if you need to. Come back. Yes, we just take away one group of 66. Minus 66 is 1,254. So we start at 20, we go up here. 20 minus 1 is 19. Therefore, we can say we know the answer to 1,254 divided by 66 is 19. All using our handy dandy, very messy ratio tables.